This is Right About Now with Ryan Alford, a Radcast Network production. We are the #1 business show on the planet with over 1 million downloads a month. Taking the BS out of business for over 6 years and over 400 episodes. You ready to start snapping necks and cashing checks? Well, it starts right about now.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Right About Now. It's our weekly business news of the week here on November 8th, 2024. Episode 500. Yes, 500 times you've had to listen to us come and give you the news, give you opinions you want. Some you don't, but we don't care. We're here to bring it. Joined by Chris Hansen in Miami. What's up, Chris?
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm excited today. Got lots of good news and, lots of news. Sometimes it's like struggle for news. We got enough news for 2 hours today, but we're going to condense it in a hurry. Brianna, what's happening?
Hey, guys.
Here we are, episode 500. Hey, lots to celebrate. I'm wearing my MAGA hat. I'm an independent. I've said that, but I did vote for Trump. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, look, part of the reason the Democrats lost is because of all the people that think they're smarter than everyone else, that make everyone feel like if they wear a Make America Great hat, that they're a Nazi, Hitler, racist, whatever, that you're smarter than all of us. Well, guess what? Guess who's smarter now? That's what I'm talking about. Trump is back in the office. The facade that was the other side's campaign, non-elected official, not a single vote before, getting exalted, and put into place for this election. And we saw what happens. America's smarter than you think. Chris, what'd you think of the election?
I'm relieved that it's concluded. I'm also happy about the results of that. So I'm looking for brighter days, brother. As a businessman, it's always it gives a lot of hope and optimism that you can kind of chase your dreams a little harder with him in office. It's just better for business. So.
Yes, and I think look, we're going to flip this page pretty quick because I think, as we've said, no president's going to get in the way of those that are driven. That's the great thing about America, the opportunity. But damn, I felt like, this is a little bit of a referendum of, what's been happening the last 4 years, not only with the economy and the prices and inflation and all that, but seemingly raising a lot of things that are minority. It's kind of like, why do we make the majority feel good and then we'll worry about the 1%? It's like,
amen.
Yeah, I don't want to make the 1% not feel, feel bad, but shit, let's stop catering and cratering and making everybody try to feel good about shit that ain't normal. So just saying. And
something else. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
Something else I forgot to mention that I think is also exciting, and I'm a health and wellness guy. RFK being part of the administration, I think, is a win for America as a whole. And kind of what you said, our current health secretary is a man pretending to be a woman, right?
Yeah.
So complete opposite of RFK. RFK is very knowledgeable on water supply, food, agriculture, basic health that we really need in this country. We really need to turn around and take a look at how we handle our health and wellness.
He's also healthy. Something.
Exactly.
If you look at him, he's masculine.
You can speak on it, Brianna. You speak on it. You speak better than me. I think it'd be good to have a women's perspective.
I love RFK. I love the way that he speaks. I love the way that he presents himself. I love the way that he is relatively normal and a little color. He has a background about him that is a little funky and weird and cool and he's everybody's cool uncle that is a little different but is really into fitness and health and wellness. He's ripped, he can do pull-ups, he eats well. He talks about fluoride. He talks about the vaccine schedule and the way that it's impacting our children, and I have two boys. One I followed the schedule, kind of delayed. My baby didn't follow the schedule. He's very delayed. He's healthy, as can be. He's not getting any colds, hardly any sicknesses. He's been in daycare since he was born. And he's gotten like 2 colds. And it's really interesting. He only has like 1 vaccine. He's very delayed. But, I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm just like, let's really think about this. And is it necessary? It is on the current vaccine schedule for children to get 3 COVID shots. Is that necessary? And so I think that he just asks those questions that, it's not a right or wrong or black or white every time, but like, let's ask the questions. Let's figure out, why is Kellogg's pumping our cereal for kids full of sugars and dyes? And why do we have record numbers of kids on ADHD medication and ADD medication? And I see every single day on my news feed, moms saying, my kid's out of control. Nothing's working. I can't control them. It's like, well, what's going on in their environment? What are you feeding them?
I think Trump ran a brilliant campaign, and I agree with everything you just said. He was the old candidate, the ex-president. Everything that could have been his brand in this campaign could have been painted old and not fresh. But what does he do? Because he's only so self-absorbed, he's got to be the only one. No. He brings RFK Jr. on the stage, doesn't limit him, doesn't hold him back, shares the stage with him, brings him on, puts him on his council. He brings Elon Musk, welcomes him in the fold. Another huge ego, huge persona welcomes him. You don't ever feel like he was like, hey, you're welcome here, but just don't forget I'm the big boss. No. He made it feel fresh, new, energy. Like, he felt like the fresh candidate, and had ideas and doing different things. And so it's brilliant. Solutions. And it's solutions. It's like, look, the government's the worst run business in the world. So let's bring in some people that have some credibility, that have some energy behind them, that have fresh ideas. Look, RFK Jr. isn't going to get every single bad meal out of every single kitchen, but he will have an impact. Mm-hmm. And even if it's 15% better, 15% better is better than status quo. And, Elon Musk probably isn't going to make the federal government suddenly run perfectly, but how about some damn fresh ideas instead of a bunch of 70-year-old politicians bickering about bullshit that doesn't matter?
And inside trading.
Yeah. Yeah. And so brilliant. And there's so many examples that prove wrong the storylines on Donald Trump, like self-absorbed, all this. Okay, took a bullet to the head, doesn't have to as a billionaire, stays in the race, fight, has no reason. What reason does he have? Yeah, okay, he wants his ego to deal with this bullshit for 4 more years. He could be playing. The guy likes to play golf. He's a scratch golfer. He could be just playing. Look, he's 78 years old. He used to be playing golf and enjoy the rest of his life. If he was just so self-absorbed, that's what he'd do. He'd go win his club championship every other week. But so it's like, and then he's, can't share the stuff. No, you got all these big egos. He's welcome to them. Fresh ideas. It was what needed to happen, and America proved to be smarter than the Democrats wanted to give him credit for. And not because it was Republican versus Democrat, but more that holding up a candidate that really had nothing like behind them, no substance.
A straight up puppet candidate, right? I mean, like you said, she had no votes. Everyone disliked her strongly in the primaries. And now within the last 6 months, all of a sudden, not even 6 months, 3 months, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
The digital textbooks of the future. And she will go down as the weakest candidate in history that only got where she was purely held up by mass media and propaganda.
It needs to be a case study, a marketing case study. It'll be in the textbooks.
Yeah.
Well, it's really interesting, too, because, Trump's win, and if you watched the election map last night, how many states and counties were red versus blue. After everything the media threw at this guy, after every lawsuit, after every label, after every time they tried to take him down with bullets and otherwise, And that many people in America still felt strongly that he's the right choice.
Yeah. More votes than he did in 16 and a wave. So, yeah, I guess we're just all stupid because that's what they thought we were anyway.
Yeah, all the Harvard graduates are telling
all my
us we're
friends that,
stupid.
think I'm racist because I wear a MAGA hat, that think I'm suddenly stupid. Yeah. No, I just see through the bullshit. You're the one that's got the veil on.
Yeah.
It's like, give me a break. Donald Trump is not a perfect man. There
Get
is
out
no
your
perfect man.
feelings, look
You
at
ever
the
read the Bible?
facts.
Go read the Bible. And then come talk to me about Donald Trump. Very flawed, just like me. So
Right, that's the biggest thing you said, just like me. It's like, who's the one accusing all this? Who are you?
yeah, he's done some shit I'm sure he fucking regrets. So have I. And, but I think
everybody.
he puts one foot in front of the other every day. And again, under the biggest trial and trip, a bullet to the side of the head. I don't know what I'd have done. I might have cried like a baby. I probably would have. I'd have been like behind one of the Secret Service agents. I consider myself a pretty big, brave guy, but I don't know. I don't pretend to know how I would act. But we know how he acted. Mm-hmm. So, and I think that's what flipped Elon. Even Bezos, Elon, and Zuckerberg, and me is not one of them, but as a leader and like running companies, like, fuck. Like, okay, this guy, no matter what you think, that was the moment for me. And I think it was for them too. And it should have been for a lot of other people. But here we are.
It's very interesting to me on this side of a Trump election, post-COVID, post-pandemic, after, almost 5 years following the COVID thing, and when Trump was formerly president, and then we had the Biden administration and all of the things that they did. And now we're in this completely post-COVID world. People have completely forgotten about it, so to speak. Just like they kind of like they swept COVID under the rug, like, oh, sorry, we made some mistakes. Just forget about that. Don't remember when Biden said you would die if you didn't get the vaccine and you weren't welcome to participate in normal events. And then it's the same thing with the Trump attempted assassination. They just like sweep it under as though it never happened, as though it's not like a formative event.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
Presidents get shot. Ex-presidents, current candidates, get shot at all the time. No big deal. We still don't even know what the fuck happened with that.
They're like, but here's what's going on with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank.
Yeah. And, we really do need to allow transgender sex changes in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing people didn't forget was COVID taught everyone to question the media. I think that if we would have never went through that, this election may have been different.
Yeah.
I think people really started questioning the news, doing their own research. People started talking. And Ryan, you always say this. I think people voted with their wallets.
Yes.
Yep.
In the day, man. Like,
at the end of the day, I think that was more than half of it. And then the rest of it became pick your issue. Pick what actually got to grind, because they're giving you a lot. And they gave us so many. So, and again, no one president is going to, flip a switch and make every economic thing go away. But I've got a lot more confidence that not only Trump will do it, he'll hire and fire someone until they do in each position. I think he learned a lot. He learned a lot from that first time. I think he knows what to do and not do. I think he knows how to play the game a little bit more. He's had to be a politician a little bit more, but ultimately,
and he's exposed so much, right?
Yeah.
Of the inner workings of the politicians, and kind of pulled the veil off of the entire establishment, which he's always done. But I think now you have a very big understanding of a lot of people, especially even, in Congress, right? You got Josh Hawley grilling the energy secretary on her stock trades, and she had lied in a congressional hearing about doing it. So when you have your everyday American struggling to buy eggs, and then you realize that the people you voted in are profiting off of insider trading on the laws they're creating, it tends to piss you off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the only president in history that's ever been elected twice non-consecutively?
Hoover or someone. It might have been Hoover. There was one other president.
You're ready for that one, huh?
Grover Cleveland. 1892.
Thank you, Sawyer.
Is that the year?
It says, very close. He was president from 1885 to 1889 and 1893 to 1897.
1 year off.
So close.
Damn.
I know my
How'd you
history.
even know that? That's so
Yeah,
random.
it's wild. Okay, cool. Well, let's talk about crypto.
I read that last night somewhere. I had to let y'all go on that for a little bit.
Oh,
I really knew
man.
it. I couldn't
I'm
remember the
surprised
name.
you remembered it even from last night,
I did.
dude.
I read a lot of numbers just this last night. I've been through like 17 spreadsheets. So the fact that I even remember the year is over one day is pretty good.
Yeah, this is one of those things working with Ryan. He he forgets that like not everybody has a photographic memory.
I do have that, but I couldn't remember his name. I locked in on that year. I can see the 1892 like exactly like I read it last night. That's about it. And I will say this: we're staying powered here on the show set today by our good sponsor, Exponent Energy Drinks. X marks the spot for energy. I'm kind of giving them that tagline. I don't know that it is necessarily. It's more the fact that, it's got all the good stuff, not any of the bad stuff. But look, we're on the list, baby. New flavors come out. They don't even have labels yet. There's no labels. These are in the secret laboratory mixed up cans. I think they're the actual size of the cans, though. Yeah, without the labels on it. But 2 new flavors, mango peach and strawberry lemon. We're all going to be tasting here. So you need to be watching this episode. If you're not, good time to plug the YouTube channel or Spotify. Either way, you can watch it. You get to see how shiny this belt is for #1 show in business and marketing. And you can see us taste test these new Exponent flavors. Sawyer and Brianna are going to have to help me taste these. Mango peach or strawberry lemon? Which one's getting you excited, Brianna?
I'm a mango peach girly.
Smells
That one
exactly
sounds
like you would
appealing.
think it would.
I'm stoked.
Oh, yeah. We got these little shot glasses. It's like, there we go. There we go. Pass one to Sawyer. This is the mango peach. Savannah's in here, but she does not have a mic. We're going to give her one as well. She can at least give us a thumbs up. All right, let's see here. All right. Chris, you're just going to have to virtually go with us here. Hanging on.
I would have went for the mango peach.
That's what we're starting with. All right. Everyone take a little sip.
On the palate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I'm a big wine guy, so I had a flavor profile. Here's what I got with this mango peach from Exponent. So immediately the mango smell as you do it. The first hit is mango. I taste that first mango, but the aftertaste is like a peach on a summer day.
Yep.
You following me?
It's all peach.
On the way down. It's
delicious.
It's mango in the front. It's peach in the back.
That's probably my new flavor. I'm a big blue. I love
Sawyer,
the blue one.
any feedback there?
Yes, it reminds me of those peach ring candies.
Ooh, yes.
Now we're talking.
Now
brother. I
we're
want
cooking
that.
with fire. All right, now,
my
really
new
quick
favorite
here.
flavor.
Strawberry lemon. Okay. Lemon. It's not strawberry lemonade. It's strawberry lemon.
All right, pass
Strawberry
that back.
lemon.
Pass these back here.
Cup. Sawyer cup.
Keep everybody's germs separate. If you're listening, hopefully this is coming off as good audio. I don't know.
If you're listening, you're going to need to grab an Exponent wherever Exponents are sold online. I know you can order them in bulk packaging. And we love here in the office, Radical Right About Now office, we enjoy a fridge stocked full of Exponents. And that's how we keep the team hydrated. They've got adaptogens, neurotropics, no sugar.
Healthy, clean energy, baby.
Yes, strawberry lemon. I'm going to give this a
Ooh.
try. Mike and the team over at Exponent, we appreciate them. And all the big things coming. We're going to be doing some really fun stuff with them. Let's
I'm
see
going to
here.
drink my water.
This needs some vodka.
That's dangerous, Brianna. She's like, we're creating vodka Red Bull.
Let me say this.
I'm a millennial, you know.
Better than Jaeger bombs.
Here's what I like about this. Look, I'm a connoisseur of energy drinks. Everybody knows this. And probably all the zero drinks in general. I've had a million strawberry lemonade, all that. It gets very syrupy and very kind of old time lemonade, but you dumped in too many scoops real fast. You know what I'm talking about? You know, as a kid, you like that. What I like about this is it tastes like real strawberry, real lemon. Like it's an elevated flavor profile for me. Like
more
it's
natural.
It's sweet enough, but it definitely tastes more natural.
I like that one. It's challenging the blue for my favorite right now.
Everyone loves the blue.
I would struggle with the strawberry lemonade one because I would drink it too quickly, or like I would put down like 6 of them because they taste so good.
I don't know why, but that flavor reminds me of Pez. The Pez candy.
The strawberry lemon?
Yeah, it just has that something about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's really good. I agree with
That one's good.
Brianna that I might want some vodka with it, but it's really good without it. I'm going to go back to the peach here because I kind of like thinking about peaches on a sunny day. It makes me feel happy. Definitely different, and good friends at Exponent. We appreciate them. Yeah, look, here's how it goes, people. I have a lot of vices, or I have very few vices, but I drink a lot of energy drinks. Let me rephrase that. May have a lot of vices too, but generally none, other than lots of energy drinks. And this is why this is the perfect sponsor. 0 sugar, plant powered, adaptogens, nootropics, electrolytes, amino acids. None of the bad stuff, all the good stuff. Go check them out. drinkexponent.com. I'm just gonna be sipping on this peach while you're thinking about it at home. You're gonna have to go get it. And these flavors aren't even out yet. We're on the super secret list. You need it, but I'm telling you, they're all good. Blue, green, orange. Go give them a shot. And I want to thank them. So yes, I did see stock market jump big time. Bitcoin jump big time with Trump. Not surprised, especially Bitcoin. I figured the stock market would jump a little, but the Bitcoin is probably. I wish you would have reminded me of that, Chris. I would have bought some more yesterday. I would have definitely put some on Doge, which is probably not too late.
If anyone recalls the recordings, maybe 2 weeks ago, I believe I did say that.
But you didn't take my credit card. You didn't take my credit card. Just then do it.
I forgot. I should have set the account up for you.
Yes.
Hopefully, some people listening did. Yeah, it broke an all-time high. It hit $75,359. Today it's at $74,717. So it broke a new high and it's holding higher.
What is the limit for Bitcoin? Like, it's so high now. Like, you know, some of these, I'm used to looking at the smaller coins, the $1, $2 ones. They're like, oh, it's going to be $3. What's Bitcoin's outlook for like 5 years? Like,
I'm glad you asked, because I also want to tell the all-time low for Bitcoin.
Yep.
Was $67.81.
Yes, that's what I bought it for.
July 5th, 2013. So
that's when I bought it.
You're here 11 years later, right?
Yeah.
And it's $75,000.
Yep. Prognosis 5 years. Like, where does it cap?
I think end of 25, it'll hit 120,000 per Bitcoin. I don't know. And then it'll probably settle again, say around 100,000.
My rudimentary math tells me that's an 80% jump. And I don't know of any stocks that are going to be doing that definitively.
I'm looking at an article from investor.com where there's a forecaster predicting Bitcoin could hit 200,000 in 2025.
Yes. So that's where everyone's like, oh,
that's
$75,000. And people, you can go on Coinbase or crypto.com, these apps.
0.001.
You can buy 0.0001 of a Bitcoin for $20. You don't need $75,000 to buy Bitcoin. Some people, just like a stock.
Don't do that math. Yeah. They don't realize you could buy the percentage of the stock or the bond or the coin so that you could take advantage of the likely jump at the same percentage. You can put 50 grand in, not even own one that could turn into 150 grand if it 3X's, right?
Correct.
I mean, I'm not a math wizard, but even I can do that math. So, yeah. Bitcoin.
I'm no gambling man either.
Yeah.
But
take it. We already said this. Stop betting on college football.
Yeah.
And start betting on stocks and Bitcoin and or other coins, digital coins. You know, those coins got to go somewhere. You know, you got president coming in office that's pro coins. You have Elon Musk on the team. Dogecoin has to go up, right?
Dogecoin actually went up the largest last night, kind of when it was looking like Trump was going to win. Everything really started moving up. Dogecoin jumped the most. Today it bounced back out. I mean, it's up 3%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Dogecoin is like a brand. You have got Elon is the head of it, you know, and then you have millions of people that are Elon fans or they're fans of the Dogecoin and the project. It's a community. They've built a whole ecosystem, so it's not going to go anywhere. I've realized for your average people that don't know this, because I didn't know this, and I just thought of this, at all these big crypto conferences and these Bitcoin conferences, it's like a sports team. You have guys that are, this is their team. This is what their Doge is, their people, their lifer fans for it. So it's not something that's just going to go up and go down. There's real communities and real money and real people invested in these things for more than just the money part.
Yeah. I think, so what are the impacts of Trump? I think for business, sentiment is really important in this country. And I get that there's, I don't know how many million people disappointed today on the other side and all that. But when you have a business-centric president coming into office, and we need business to take off, we need sentiment to grow, and we need for there to be energy and positive momentum. And I think that will carry the day along with some policies that will stimulate further business. And look, America's always the greatest country in the world. We're not like, it has not been a wonderful ride the last 5 years, but with COVID included in that and then the current inflation issues and all those sorts of things, there's still been opportunity. But I think you're going to see an unlocking of further stimulation that happens when people that are motivated and driven at the highest levels and the American spirit really gets unleashed. And I think it's why we're going to have a segment moving forward. We're going to talk about the American dream with our good sponsor, Independent Center. So we're going to be talking about what the American dream is, what that looks like, how it's being attained, what it means. I've done some man on the street stuff, interviews that we're going to share. This is all through the lens and brought to you by our good sponsor, Independent Center, independentcenter.org. Go there, sign up for their newsletter, get all of their info, and we look forward to bringing that American dream to life through the lens of the American people and everything that we're doing and talking about the real business outcomes that are happening on the ground. So excited about that. And yeah, episode 500. Look, it takes a lot to build this, to do this. It's like everything that's worth a shit takes dedication and time and repetitiveness. I mean, our team that works on this, we show up every week, we do it, and nothing comes easy. And I think, we work with a lot of shows and do a lot of things, and everybody wants success overnight, and it just doesn't work that way. You have to put one foot in front of the other every day. You have to do it when you don't want to do it. And we can't be more thankful for everyone that bothers to listen. It doesn't exist without you. We don't have sponsors, but none of this, all this works because people choose to listen to the show. We get feedback. I get feedback constantly, people that come on the show, DMs and everything like that. And, we're going to keep doing this. But I'm really thankful for the team that helps us put this together. And, of course, everybody here. Chris, Brianna, Sawyer, appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Ryan.
Any final words today here on episode 500?
I said it on the first episode. I'm going to say it again. Moms for MAGA, baby.
There you go.
Love it. God bless.
Hey, guys, you know where to find
times ahead.
Exactly. You know where to find us, RyanIsRight.com. Let's all make America great. We'll see you next time on Right About Now.
This has been Right About Now with Ryan Alford, a Radcast Network production. Visit RyanIsRight.com for full audio and video versions of the show or to inquire about sponsorship opportunities. Thanks for listening.